as they say, but this is a dirty word, there's a card that says, if he doesn't have a dog, don't fuck him. So,
Oh no!
I don't know if you've seen that card.
I have a dog now. So, well, I will consider that the light opening. I like it. I'm Jordan Holmes, aka Dexter Spitz, here with the amazing Dr. Nikki Giovanni. Welcome to Chicago. I hope it wasn't too cold.
No, it's wonderful. It was smooth, and I'm always glad to see you. And, you know, the last time I really spent a lot of time with you was we took you to Ghana.
Yeah, we went to, in 2014, we took a trip with Kwame Alexander. If you're listening, by the way, pick up your phones. I'm trying to call you. But no, we took a trip and did a literacy camp, and it was really amazing. I still look at the pictures pretty often. So.
That was a great trip. I was glad you could go with us.
Well, thank you for the invite. And,
Tech is rich. I was glad to use their money.
I wanted to ask, how do you view this current point in time in human history? Do you view us in more of a progressive space? Do you view regression? You know, what's your kind of, where do you feel things are going politically and otherwise?
Well, I am probably the only Negro on earth that just doesn't care. And being a Black American, we've been through worse than Donald Trump. And if the people who are now supposed to be taking care of the Constitution, we did our share. If you can't say anything else about Martin Luther King Jr., he supported and embraced the Constitution. And we Black people marched, we got beaten, we got put in jail, we got lynched, a lot of things, fighting for the Constitution.
Yeah.
If the white people that we now have handed this over to aren't going to fight for the Constitution, then something else is going to happen. That's how, you know, you don't have to be smart to see how Hitler took over Germany, because this fool in the White House. But we who are Black are not going to be that upset about it. And we're not Judas, so we're not going to always be, oh, I need a job. I saw those Black guys were like, well, you know, I'm not going to vote for a white woman because, you know, she'll take my gun away. Well, you know, first of all, Negro, your gun needs to go away. You don't go out in the forest and shoot, you know, you don't go to the park and shoot a squirrel and take it home and your wife is supposed to cook it. So what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, but nobody, I'm not worried because I'm old, which I recommend highly, and I do it. I'm enjoying being in my 70s. I'm almost frighteningly happy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong, but I said that to my friend Jenny, you know, something's wrong because I wake up happy.
Well, maybe that's what we all need a little bit more of, though, to be honest with you. Because that is one thing I've noticed. I mean, you churn out a lot of content just in terms of your writing and books over the year. Do you ever, I don't know, do you not like to go back and like look at your work at times? Is it always more forward thinking? Is that pretty much?
But Jordan, and you've heard me say it, and so is Kwame, and I'm like his literary mother. If you keep going back, then what you don't want to make a mistake, and you don't want to contradict yourself. So the best thing to do is not look at what you did.
Just go.
So when you make a mistake or when you contradict yourself, you've gone on.
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
Yeah.
And I think that for any writer, I think that's what becomes so important. You just have to keep going on. I really have an appreciation, I've never met her, for Elizabeth Warren, is that as we've watched that career, she will stay until the last person in her line gets an autograph and gets a photograph.
Yeah.
And that's what we're there for.
Yeah.
And you know me, I will. And
Yeah.
people are saying, oh no, you gotta go. And it's like, no, louder or slower, I will stay until the last person in line gets that. Because all they're asking for is a smile
Yeah.
and a selfie.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't be in the business.
It's powerful.
If it's true.
Yeah, no, it's true, and I understand that, because it is like, it could be somebody's whole world even to have that moment. You don't know that your art or whatever, how it has impacted or influenced them, so.
And speaking of Tayeri, she wrote a wonderful review of Nelson Mandela's book. And it started with me, which surprised me. And I was reading, she said to me, Nikki Giovanni taught me, if you get a letter from a prisoner, answer it.
Yeah.
And it's quite true, because you never know what he or she had to go through to get that stamp. You answer a letter.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to do things like that, then you ought to get out of the business.
Tom from the name tag all classes back in the day was I chatted with him last night and we were talking about moments that we had shared with you, and he basically was talking about how you mentioned that one of the things for like civil rights leaders from back in the day is that they were ready to die for whatever it was that they believed in, whatever that talking point was, whatever angle they were taking. They were ready to die for that talking point. Do you still see that same level of commitment, I would say, maybe with the people who are out trying to make change today? Do you think that same fire is still there? Or
You know what I would say, Jordan, actually, are we ready to live for it?
Mm.
We were ready to die for it, and we did, my generation did. And I think we did a good job. And I say it all the time to any group that I'm with, for whatever, listening to me, we got rid of segregation.
Yeah.
So it is a non-segregated world in which you're living.
Yeah.
But being non-segregated doesn't mean it's non-racist.
Yeah.
And so this is one of the problems. We gave you a non-segregated world. And we're not asking you to die for non-segregation, we're asking you to live for it.
Mm. It's powerful.
Well, yeah. And it's a price, you're going to Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
How much fun can that be?
Yeah.
I mean, be honest, I teach it. How
Yeah.
much fun can that be? And I've gotten some crap every now and then. People say, well, you should have taught at HBCU. Well, how are we going to have integration if somebody doesn't integrate?
Yeah.
No, I should be where I am, doing whatever it is that I think I should do. And you should keep your opinion to yourself. It's so basic, it's so easy. And I know where I am. And I know it could not have been easy for you.
Yeah.
I know it is not easy for some of the students there now. You're still getting called names, you're still being, pushed every now and then. But we fought to get you there.
Yeah.
And you have to fight to stay there. You have to live so that the next generation can come.
Yeah.
We're just fighting for your life.